The movie opens with a woman standing in the middle of roaring flames, her body burning as distant screams echo around her. After this, a man known as him places a crystal object in his bedroom. Soon, the burned and ruined house is restored in a sudden and almost magical way, becoming fully repaired. A young woman called Mother appears in his bed and calls out for her husband. She walks through the house until she finds him, and the two share a gentle kiss. Him is a famous poet who is struggling to write after the painful death of his first wife. While he suffers from writer's block, Mother spends her time repainting the rooms of the house in different colors. When she reaches one wall, she is shocked by a strange vision of a beating heart pulsing inside it. Soon after, a stranger named Man knocks on the front door. Him welcomes him kindly into the house, and Mother politely treats him as a guest. Although she feels uncomfortable with his presence, she allows Man to stay. Man believes the house is a bed and breakfast, and him gives him a tour, proudly showing his office filled with his writings. Man admits that he deeply admires him's work. While him enjoys talking with Man, Mother begins to notice troubling signs. Man suffers from intense coughing fits, and him takes care of him. Later, Mother sees Man vomiting in the bathroom while him stands beside him. Her fear grows when she notices a large piece of flesh missing from Man's ribs, hidden by him's hand, making her feel uneasy and suspicious. The next day, him tells Mother how happy he is to meet someone who truly loves his work. Even though Mother assures him that she loves his writing, she asks about Man's health. To her surprise, Man happily walks downstairs saying he feels great. Soon after, there is another knock at the door. Mother opens it to find Man's wife, Woman, standing outside. Him welcomes her inside warmly. Him and Man then go on a hike together, leaving Mother alone in the house with Woman. Woman quickly becomes intrusive, asking Mother personal questions about whether she and him want children. She also shows strong interest in entering him's office, but Mother firmly says that no one is allowed inside without him's permission. When him and Man return, Man begins coughing again. Him then tells Mother that Man is terminally ill and that both Man and Woman are devoted fans who wanted to meet him before Man dies. Man and Woman enter him's private office and accidentally break the precious crystal object. Him is devastated and demands they leave the room at once, holding the broken pieces in his hands. He becomes so upset that his hands begin to bleed. Mother understands how serious the situation is and tells Man and Woman to leave the house, but they refuse and instead go to another room to be intimate. After enduring enough, Mother finally decides that they must leave. Man and Woman get ready to leave, but their departure is suddenly stopped when their sons arrive. The brothers immediately begin arguing over their father's will, with the older son furious that he received less than his younger brother. Him tries to calm the older son down, but the argument continues and quickly turns violent. The brothers run into a bedroom, where the situation becomes horrific. The older son savagely attacks his brother, cracking his skull and causing heavy bleeding. Him rushes in, lifts the badly injured younger son, and hurries him to the hospital, with Man and Woman following in shock. After the chaos, Mother scrubs the blood from the floor but notices one stubborn stain that will not disappear. As she keeps cleaning, the stain begins to bleed again, slowly leaking down into the basement. Mother goes downstairs to investigate and sees the blood dripping into a light bulb until it suddenly bursts, splashing blood across the walls. She breaks through part of the wall and discovers a hidden furnace oil tank. As she takes this in, the older son silently appears behind her, having been hiding in the house. Without saying a word, he takes something that belongs to him and leaves, abandoning Mother alone. Him later returns and tells Mother that the younger son has died from his injuries. That night, Mother and him are awakened by a flood of uninvited guests who come to mourn the dead son. More and more strangers arrive, claiming to pay their respects, but Mother becomes increasingly upset by their rude and destructive behavior. The situation worsens when someone breaks a sink, flooding part of the house. Mother finally loses her patience and demands everyone leave. She angrily confronts him for letting the chaos happen and ignoring her fears. Despite the argument, the tension between them unexpectedly turns into a moment of intense intimacy. The next morning, Mother tells him that she believes she may be pregnant. Him is overjoyed by the news and suddenly feels inspired again. His creativity returns, and he eagerly begins writing once more. He completes an important piece and sends it out, catching the attention of the Herald and marking a major moment in his career. As Mother reaches the later months of her pregnancy, she prepares a special dinner to celebrate him's success. Without warning, fans begin arriving at the house, shattering the peaceful mood. One woman enters with her child, who wets himself, while another man is caught urinating in the sink. Soon, crowds of devoted fans fill the house, and even the herald arrives. The overwhelming number of strangers causes Mother great stress as her discomfort grows. Suddenly, Mother is struck by severe pain as the house itself begins to shake. She tries to escape the wild crowd, but chaos erupts as fans start destroying and stealing from the house. Violence spreads, and Mother witnesses shocking acts of cruelty. Some people are tied up with bags over their heads. The herald calmly walks through the disorder, shooting the restrained individuals before casually speaking with Mother. This eerie calm ends when a massive explosion kills the herald. Moments later, a SWAT team storms the house and clashes violently with the out-of-control crowd. Mother goes into labor, and him quickly takes her into his office, where she gives birth to a baby boy. After the birth, him desperately wants to hold his son, but Mother refuses to let the baby go and demands that him send the fans away. He ignores her request. Mother stays locked in the office all day, holding her baby until she finally falls asleep. When she wakes up, she is horrified to find that her child is gone. Him appears holding their baby in front of the crowd of fans, who pass the infant around without care. The moment becomes a nightmare when the crowd snaps the baby's neck. Mother rushes forward in terror and witnesses her child being torn apart and eaten by the fans. In blind grief and rage, she grabs a piece of broken glass and attacks them, trying to avenge her son. The cult leader strikes her with a candlestick, and the fans violently beat her while shouting cruel insults. Him runs in and holds Mother as she lies broken and injured. Filled with anger and despair, Mother accuses him of being responsible for their baby's death. Overwhelmed by grief, she screams, and the house itself begins to crack apart. She runs to the basement and breaks open the oil tank, letting oil spill everywhere. Even as him begs her to stop, she lights a flame, causing a massive explosion that sets the entire house on fire. Against all odds, both him and Mother survive the blast. Mother is badly burned, while him remains untouched. She asks him who he truly is, and he answers calmly, "I am I. You are home." He carries her burned body out of the basement and places her on a table. Broken and hopeless, Mother tells him she was never enough for him. He replies that her love still remains and asks her to give him what she has left. Though unsure, she admits that her love is all she has. As he takes it from her, she lets out a piercing scream. Him now holds what looks like a burned human heart, but it is revealed to be the same crystal from the beginning of the movie. He cleans it and places it back in its stand. As he looks at it, he laughs in a chilling and unnatural way. The crystal begins to glow and pulse like a heartbeat. Slowly, the destroyed house rebuilds itself, room by room, returning to the beautiful home scene at the start. The movie ends with a new woman waking up in bed, leaving the story open and suggesting that the cycle is about to begin again.